Experience Karen Hunter
in a completely different way.
Karen Hunter is awesome. The podcast.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. Check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed. Let's go to Esheko in California. Hey.
Hey, how's it going, Karen? Thanks for taking my call.
Thanks for calling.
So, Karen, I'm just frustrated, man. I'm just trying to understand, like, one minute we hear how DEI really did not benefit black men, black women, and the people who really benefited from it were white women and people of the LGBTQ community. Mm-hmm. And if that's the case, why are we even still talking about DEI?
Because it's in the news. I agree with you on that. At the same time, it becomes a line of demarcation in terms of, because we know this administration, when they say DEI, they mean black people, and they really mean the N-word. So they're using it as a particular weapon against us. Even if you're correct, the vast majority of recipients of DEI and programs and jobs and things were white women. So what I think the since they made the line us, we're gonna let you know, all of these companies, them cutting it. But I also think, like, it's somewhat unfair. I'm gonna say this with my whole chest, even though I like the Target boycott, just because it is a show of power. I think it was a little unfair because Target was one of the few places that had programs that benefit people, and I don't think they were gonna take it away as much as they were going to remove the language and shift the language around and keep the products in, but once the die was cast, they became a Target, and that was it. And I'm okay with the outcome because that money's not coming back necessarily into our community 50 times over. But I feel like it's now a word game. But to your point, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like, again, for me as a black man in my 50s, I just feel like one of the issues that prevents the black community from doing anything collectively is because the system that they have put in place has worked and it has divided us. However, we've been going through this for how many years now? Hundreds.
Okay. So is it your estimation that the black community doesn't work together?
Oh, no, we do not. No, we don't.
Well,
we don't.
I disagree with you.
I
disagree 100%. I disagree 100%. Do you live in a black community?
I'm not going to say we don't work together as a whole. I'm going to say when it comes to certain initiatives, we find it very hard.
Like what? Let's use your words. Let's go. Like what?
Oh, we can use voting. We can just go back to voting.
We voted. 92%. Almost 80% of black men, more than any other demographic, voted. And we showed up.
For black women and the black men and black women voting, if for the last 20 years, how they voted did not change. What changed was white women and Mexican men, Hispanic men.
Yeah, but you're undermining you're undermining. Are you here to argue, or do you want to actually have a conversation?
I'm not here to argue.
Okay. Well, you sound like you are, because I'm saying to you, the numbers tell everybody that we do vote as a block for our own humanity, for our safety, and for our rights, way more than any other group. Period. We're going to always show up. We don't make up enough of the population to make the wholesale changes. But if we don't show up,
I'm not disputing that, Karen. Here's what I would say. When voting came around and all the numbers came out, we had so many black women saying black men didn't step up. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. But when I went back and looked at the empirical data.
Stop. You're not going to call up this show and tell me something that didn't happen here. Take that to the place that it didn't happen. Here, we always stood in this space. You didn't hear that on this channel. You didn't hear this from me. So I'm not going to sit and fight with you over something that we didn't do. We've been talking about black men showing this channel is predominantly black men. This show is supported predominantly by black men. It would never come out of my mouth that black men aren't showing up and doing that. especially when I looked at the numbers. Now, I hated all of the shows and the operatives out there that use Black men to deliver negative messages about that Black woman and the whole voting process and all. But it didn't work. It didn't work. And so I don't want to have this argument. I want to know, what are you doing? Esheko. And I'm saying Esheko?
It's Desheko.
Desheko? Oh, Desheko.
Yes.
Like dashiki,
okay.
but Desheko. What are you doing?
Okay, first things first.
Besides running your mouth, calling up, complaining.
I never said it was your show. I said that was the narrative of Black women. I never said it was a
I'm not going
to
defend a narrative that I don't have. So
okay,
you shouldn't even put that on me.
That's fine. You don't have to.
I'm not going
to. What am I doing? What I've always done? Get involved. Be involved as much as I can.
What does that look like? What does that look like?
I don't know what that looks like for you. I know what it looks like for me.
Okay, what does it look like?
Wow, man. If that's your show, then I don't even know why I listen.
Okay, bye. Good. Bye. Yay.
Good day, sir.
Fucking exhausting. Oh, my God. Jesus. Go find some place where you can argue with yourself. You clearly aren't here to do the work. I don't know. No, your feelings are hurt. Okay.
Introducing
A new podcast.
Karen Hunter is awesome.
If you like me on SiriusXM Urban View Channel 126, you're gonna love me. And Karen Hunter is awesome. Hey, this is Karen Hunter, host of the Karen Hunter Show on SiriusXM's Urban View. Karen Hunter is awesome is an actual podcast to bring heat and energy and knowledge and power. A 1-2 punch that I don't think you get anyplace else. Tell the truth. So check out the podcast wherever you get your podcast. You will not be disappointed.
Karen Hunter is awesome. A new podcast from Karen Hunter.